So with that, let me introduce Senator Hella and thank him.
Thank you, Jack. I'll echo some of the words that Jack said, and that is how pleased we have been to be able to work together. We were fortunate a few months ago, back in December, to be at a bipartisan dinner, and really the first time that the two of us have had an actual chance to sit down and talk. And we had a wonderful conversation, and I think it was from that conversation that we got to where we are today. Both Nevada and Rhode Island have seen pretty tough economic times, and I think that most of you may be aware of. We have 34,000 Nevadans right now that are affected, and will be affected in the next 5 months with the unemployment benefits coming to an end. Jack has his own numbers, and I think the number's close to 12,000. And these are real people with real problems, with real issues that need help. And Jack and I will be the first to say, this really isn't about us. This is all about trying to help those who are actively looking for work today. And I try to continually make that analogy. These are individuals that are trying to work. We've both made the comment that if you lose your job, you shouldn't have to lose your house. And to lose your home under those circumstances, to not be able to make the repair on your automobiles, which you need, to have to decide between your rent payment or your food on the table, these are really tough decisions. And that's what unemployment insurance is all about, is to help these individuals that are actively looking for work. I've received, and I know Jack has also, many, many letters in our office. Not only from the state of Nevada, but nationwide, as we've been working together on this particular issue of individuals and the difficulties that they're facing. Some explaining to me how UI has helped them in the past when they were in between jobs, and when you're moving from one state to another. And most of you know that people move in and out of Nevada quite a bit. We were the fastest growing state for quite some time, and we're still seeing a lot of individuals coming and going, and obviously they're in between jobs every time they move from California to Nevada or from Nevada to California. But you understand the point here is what we're trying to say is that when you are in between jobs and you're actively looking for work, there should be some help. I've always said that there's three things that this government should do, and that is at the federal level, first of all, is to protect this nation. Our defense is critically important. I think commerce, for number two, is just as important when it comes to bridges and roads. But third is a good safety net, and that's what Jack and I have been working on right now. There needs to be a safety net out there that works for all Americans. And for people like perhaps ourselves, where we don't believe the federal government owes us a lot, one thing that we would hope that if under very difficult times for all Americans, there would be a backstop there that would help Americans keep their jobs. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for Jack's work. I'm grateful for his stick-to-itiveness. When it was difficult, and there were difficult times in the last couple of months, in order to get this done, he'd come over the floor and we'd chat, and we would get the troops together and really try to get something done. But we got over the last difficult hurdle today. And now it looks like Monday, with a simple majority, this piece of legislation will pass. Like Jack said, we'll go over to the House. Hopefully the House will take it up in its current form. That's obviously would be ideal. I know the delegation in Nevada, I think overall would support the legislation, so I know that there's support there, and I'm certainly certain there are in Rhode Island also. So we're going to continue working. They have their issues, their prerogatives. We'll find out what they are. I've told my staff, get me a meeting with Speaker Boehner, and let's see if we can figure out what would motivate them to move this piece of legislation forward. So anyway, that's where we are today. I'm really pleased. Again, this is the last hurdle. Jack did a great job, and I have to tell you, I'm nothing but pleased to be able to garner this relationship with him and to get something like this done. I think it's good for America. So thank you.